Your grandfather's hardware store, your mom's pharmacy, the diner on Main Street. They didn't lose to a better product. They lost because Congress let someone rig the game. I'm Melissa Chowdhury, candidate for Congress in Washington's 9th Congressional District, and I want to tell you about 3 laws. Laws America used to have, laws that protected you. They protected your neighbor's small business. Gone. 1. In 1936, Congress passed the Robinson-Patman Act. It said a supplier couldn't charge your local grocer more than it charged a giant chain for the exact same order. It kept the playing field level. That law is still on the books today. Congress just stopped enforcing it in 1981. That's the year the corner store started losing to the giant chain because Congress let the suppliers cheat. 2. In 1933, Congress built a wall between your savings account and Wall Street's casino because the crash of 1929 had showed us that financial institutions will love to gamble with your money. It was called the Glass-Steagall Act. And in 1999, Congress tore most of that wall down. Overnight, the bank holding your paycheck and the casino gambling with your retirement were allowed to become the same company, putting your life savings on the line without you ever signing a permission slip. 9 years later, we had the worst financial crisis since the Great Depression. Coincidence? The '08 global financial collapse would have never happened if Congress had been doing its job. We still have Congresspeople in office who did that. Adam Smith, who I'm running to unseat, he's been in Congress since 1997. 3. For 70 years, the Public Utility Holding Company Act stood between your electric bill and corporate raiders. It said, if you want to sell power, you have to make power, not just gamble on it. And in 2005, Congress tore that down. Mega mergers swept the country. Competition shrank, prices rose, and your monthly bill became just another number on a speculator's spreadsheet. None of this was an accident. Every one of these laws was dismantled, actively dismantled, by the same thing. Not a cartoon villain, a system. Paid lobbyists, quiet votes, and members of Congress choosing donors over their constituents again and again and again. They didn't just fail to stop monopolies, they built them. That's why your life is expensive. Your utility bill, your retirement, your college education, your investments, your dream small business, your lifetime savings. Congress has been going against your interests in all of them, tipping the scales in favor of the billionaires to pad their pockets. Now me, I've spent 20 years finding, learning, and practicing the best alternatives in the world on 5 continents. Worker-owned cooperatives, community land trusts, small businesses with level playing field and opportunity to grow. Systems where power is shared, not hoarded. Where the economy is a resilient ecosystem with many options that benefits everyone, instead of a handful of monopolies owning everything and no room to take initiative anymore. The truth is, Congress sold you out. Stripped away laws that protected your family and your livelihood, all to please their donors. I'll fight to get those protections back. I'll work to enforce the laws already on the books, starting with Robinson-Patman, rebuild the wall between community banking and Wall Street speculation, and break up the mergers that turned your utility bill into somebody else's private equity return. And I'll take 0 corporate PAC money doing it. No foreign interests, no defense contractors, no killer robot money. I am and will remain financially accountable only to we the people. Not because it's radical, because it's what Congress used to do before it forgot who it worked for. Care, courage, the Constitution. Vote Melissa for Congress.